Paul, that's a defeat on penalties in the Carabao Cup after a 0-0 draw after 90 minutes. What are your thoughts after that?
My thoughts are mixed. Obviously, I didn't think we had no threat really first half. I mean, we had a gilt-edged chance. Tom, I was waiting for the net to rip. But apart from that, we didn't really create enough. And it was a typical cup game, really. It's easy for me to criticise our team and but you've got to respect what the opposition have done. They make it difficult for you. They're in good form on the back of a 4-0 win at the weekend. 4-0 win, sorry. So we knew it was going to be tough. We prepared well, and we gave a few players on the periphery some minutes. It was nice to have Warne back, but obviously we had to take him off. Kenzo took a hit early on, so he had to come off. Tomo also had a bit of a calf issue, so we had to change the pack quite a lot. But all that aside, I thought second half we were a lot better. Created some good chances, but our final ball in probably let us down. We were, here just that far off there, and if you're going to win a game, those crucial moments in the final third have to stick. And we probably didn't do enough to win it, and we probably didn't do enough to lose it. It was probably a fair result, and unfortunately our penalty taker misses the first penalty, and that might have summed us up really. A little bit of there was a bit of endeavour, but there wasn't enough quality in our play.
You brought T in for his first appearance for Derby after signing on loan from Wolves yesterday. He had 45 minutes out there, got booked early on, I suppose, which doesn't particularly help. But what did you feel about his overall performance?
Yeah, good. We knew that we couldn't play him for any more than 50, 60 minutes top, so that was always going to be a substitution I was going to make. And obviously him getting booked, I mean, he played as a narrow 7, which isn't his role, but we just wanted to give him some time within the team and get some match minutes really. We brought him in because I think he can handle the ball and he can, drift past people. There's obviously loads more to his game that we have got to help him with as well. But so I think he's going to be a good addition to our midfield. For him to play 45 minutes tonight, and like I said, Wardy to play 60, 70 like that, is probably the highlights for us.
In terms of players coming back, you've still got a few out, Aaron Cashin, Ben Osborne. Are they likely to be back at the weekend, or is it still too early at the minute?
Yeah, still probably too early, really. I speak to the medical team again, as we do daily, but I haven't got a definitive answer on that.
So in terms of the weekend, Bristol City at Pride Park, then it's the international break. Clearly you want to go into that 2-week gap with a positive result behind you, because you started so well at home against Middlesbrough. You got the Chesterfield game as well. There was a real good sort of feel-good factor at Pride Park for that Middlesbrough game. You just want to keep that going and keep that momentum with you at Pride Park. Yeah,
of course, and no one wants to come out of cup games. I mean, newsflash, we weren't going to win it. So, but we wanted to win every game we play in, and we could have had a good draw and all that, and winning is a habit. So you want to get into that winning habit, and obviously we go and play against a very good Bristol City side on Saturday. We're going to have to, pick the lads up again after this. But you win that game. I'm not saying you forget about this, because defeats suck. But you also have to. We won't be the only team to have lost tonight in the cup. There'll be loads of crazy results knocking about, and that's what the cup is, and that's why everyone gets excited by it. And in fairness, they hit the crossbar, we hit the post. There's loads going on in the game all night, and I won't beat ourselves up about it. Like I said, we need to get new faces in. That is apparent to everybody, and that's what we'll endeavour to do between now and Saturday, and hopefully strengthen the team.
It's not one of those occasions where I remember we spoke after so many games last year where you said we don't get too high when we win games, and when we have disappointments we don't get too downbeat either, because you've got to crack on. The games come thick and fast.
Yeah, I mean, no one wants a bad loser, do they? And no one wants a bad winner, which hopefully we're neither. But I spoke to the lads after the game and I took the emotion out of it. So look, just take the emotion out. This is what I think. We weren't very good at these basic parts of our play tonight, which we have been, and that plays a part on us not winning the game. It doesn't play such a big part because we didn't lose it, but to go out on penalties is disappointing, and I appreciate the efforts everyone's made to come, and I appreciate the fans who kindly stayed and clapped the team, because I understand their frustrations. They didn't come all this way to see us lose, but hopefully we can put it right on Saturday and put smiles back on everyone's face, because none of us are in sport to lose. So we look forward to the game on Saturday.